Welcome to Damu Kiwe Conversations. Damu Kiwe Conversations. Real from my state. Damu Damu from my state. Salute to my bro Yael, man. Condolences to him in the city of Compton. He that was his little cousin, the young dude that was unalive. So condolences to him and his family, man. But he will be tapping in. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on him to holler. But we got the content. Munchie Bee crashes out on Snoopy Bad Ass on street TV. Smoking his dead brother. Y'all know I gotta instigate this. Listen, man. Salute to everybody already on Clubhouse. We got Bomani, what's up? We got the homie G-Mac, Pacoima Pa Rules in the building. Hi, girl. What's up with the homie Carter Fly? We don't need him to say nothing. He kind of old and decrepit, so, you know, we know he here with us. You know what I'm saying? But... Hey, for sure. They going crazy already on YouTube. When y'all come in, hit that like button and share it. You know what I'm saying, with your friends. Tell them y'all here with the Don Do Sims. You know what I'm saying? We have some good music. Let's go. Queen B, what up? Megan Davis, what up? Diamond Blue, top of the evening. You know what I'm saying? Mr. CT, salute for life. I see what you got going on. Egypt, what up, Egypt? You know what I'm saying? G-Mac, Damu and Kiwe Conversation. Hashtag we winning. We's always winning, man. We run circles around these clowns for real. They ain't as smart as they claim to be. So, we got Snoopy Bad Ass, man, and let me get my Instagram popping because I didn't even hit the Instagram button. All right, now we on. Boom. So we on IG, we on Facebook, at Active Chucks, Lamonte Sims, at Active Chucks, YouTube, man, tell a friend. So Snoopy Bad Ass, he just keeps on playing these games. For those who don't know, he was a rapper who came from the Inland Empire. He claimed to several hoods, couple Crips sets, hustler, cliques, and claimed Harlem at one point. We got the picture with him throwing up the thumbs, right? But he ended up landing in Hollywood, and that didn't turn out too swell for him. You know what I'm saying? He was notorious. You know, he became famous by getting ran in the bathroom at Enterprise Park. Shout out to the West Nellas. You know what I'm saying? And they hope get down and they structure them brothers over there standing on business. You know what I'm saying? But he got set up by CS2 back. You know what I'm saying? So he get ran, and he good for running his mouth or whatever. But I think he's more famous for running his mouth than anything else. But we got the content. We definitely go get into it. But before we do, we just had something from K9, man, and I want to make sure we started off with that because it really goes right into what we talking about today. Let's go. Rappers false flagging games records. So you got. Let's get into this. K9, go subscribe to Mob Star.
Hey, what up, YouTube? Hey, shout out to Do Sims and Yael though for the content on Roddy Rich. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just about to bring up that same interview. Because when the fool talking about he got 20 million, but dude only asked for 50,000 back for the Grammy, and you couldn't pay it. I mean, come on. Then I was told it was a publicity stunt. And I believe these dudes to do that though, because one thing we know, you ain't from over there, and I'm with Yael 100%. You know what I'm saying? Bloods, Crips, Rules, all you fools who run y'all letting these dudes floss flag because they got a little popularity on this internet with a hot song or something like that. and it ain't bull. It is not bull. My time when I was signed to death row, one thing I could say, everybody on death row that was gang banging, they really banged. From Top Dog, from Swoop G, from me, from Keita Rock, nigga, all the artists, nigga. Even Hutch didn't bang, but we know he out of Pomona, and we know what section he from. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't no room for fake. If I wouldn't have went to the pen, a lot of dudes wouldn't have came out because I was really out there thrashing shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's just like LA, my city, y'all so fake right now though. Cause y'all falling for this industry crap and y'all accepting fake. Y'all think fake is the way to go when it was never that way. You feel what I'm saying? It's like that Pyro Peace Walk. Okay, you had the Pyro Peace Walk, right? But YG ain't active. YG ain't active. Game showing the hell ain't active. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a couple of they got way more followers than people. Y'all put them at the face of it. Gang with that fake speech talking about this make you want to cry. Man, you don't know what losing a homie feel like, fool, because you ain't from over there, nigga. Shout out. And why you didn't go get your big brother? You need to go make amends with Big Face. That's what you need to go do. Because I don't even know how he was allowed to bump it. Because we already know he crossed the real one. He crossed the real one, did Dulo to a real one, who gave him the title, well, who gave him permission to represent Cedar Block. He crossed him and y'all still fuck with him. My Face is a real one. You know what I'm saying? It's like LA County, period. LA County, period. It's just fake. You know what I'm saying? Y'all promoting this dude, Whack 100. Now, Whack 100, he from 2Ps. He from Westside 2Ps, yeah. But he's never was active. He's not no active gang member. And the dudes he messing with, they ain't from where they from. They ain't from where they say they from. We know 600 ain't got no 6-0 bone in his body. You know what I'm saying? They say the other dude ain't from over there. You know what I'm saying? And Adam 22, man, I'm ready to go up on a jumper, man. And I want you to set Craterface. Craterface can interview me. He can interview me though. Cause dude ain't real, Adam. And you keep exploiting the black culture, you making problems for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Cause like Whack is a fraud. He's scared to fade Jay Diggs after he done talked about that dude mama and all this. And y'all don't hold him accountable for nothing. Y'all keep for content. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that supported y'all killing your own culture. Pick it up where I left off though about the dude Whack. How he all in 6-0 business. He got loose cannon. And like I ran into loose cannon out here at Walmart. And one thing, like I seen him coming, him and his other homie. His other homie out the IE from Fontana. He cool. Even loose cannon was cordial. He wasn't acting the way he act on the internet. He was cool. But he'd tell you, I introduced it myself. I stopped and waited. Because I recognized him and let you know, I'm K9 from Swan. And I told him, Wax a buster. I don't know why y'all messing with that dude. That dude's a sucker. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't turned to none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why he let Whack got that battery in his back when the shit they doing, it's go get them hurt. The whole thing is, it ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun. Cause everybody, one thing about this shit, Las Vegas is small. Just like I ran into you, J.O. can run into you. Now you got J.O. on you. One thing I know for a fact, I know J.O. ain't no buster because that little where Whack was lying to about Redman's and 19 Goons. That's how you know he wasn't near, because it was Redman and J.O. J.O. had the mic, and J.O. the one I was trying to snatch the mic from. Like, let me get on, let me shine. And him and Redman was tussling me for the mic. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't busters. J.O. far from buster. One thing, and ask Snoop, nigga, because he brushed Snoop at the Baby Boy soundtrack. I mean, at the Baby Boy movie set.
I think it might have been the car wash.
Yeah, he pushed up there with the LA 40s.
Movie set,
you know what I'm saying? But now you done said you slapped this man, and now you know created problems for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like it need to stop, man. Let's come with real content. let's do real content. You know what I'm saying? Real content. Cut the shenanigans off. And YouTube need to ban Whack 100, Loose Cannon, and that Buster 600. They all need to be kicked off YouTube.
I think that Snoopy Bad Ass should be right in that, and they just took his channel. So before we do this, let me close this and get to that. Since he's talking about people getting banned, this is breaking news. Most people don't even know. RDL, salute. He said we stay active in our chucks as we always do. And then Smokey Show say, I wonder how much sucking Lucy Lou did on Whack after he called a rat, a buster, a rat lover, a BITC boy, ain't no way. Yeah, for sure. But breaking news, Snoopy Bad Ass channel has been terminated. He's running around. I think he ran to Semen Time Exotic page, right? And he was up there with what's the dude name that wore the high heels and pantyhose and the wig? The nigga from Compton. What's his name? Rick Rock. Right? YOG Nick was his rap name. Ain't no bounty. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they was all up there and he telling them I have it back in 29 days and all of this stuff. Dream on, dream away. I think I'm gonna have to stay. Pray for my page back. So this is Snoopy Bad Ass. My YouTube channel is in jail for 30 days. Subscribe here till then. 200. He got 2 subscribers already. And he's saying go subscribe there until then. But if you pay attention, let's stop sharing. That's his lie, right? Now we're going to go right back to it and show y'all what's really going on, right? This nigga's a habitual lie, man. The internet is like the army. Niggas come here and be all they could be, man. Hold on. Let's get up over here real quick, right? Boom. This is what happens when you hit his link. Video unavailable. This video is no longer available because the YouTube account associated with this video has been terminated. Terminated. So this is these is the games that he's playing. He's lying to y'all, and he's trying to own up to it. He knows it's something he did. So what he did do is he wrote YouTube trying to get street TV taken down because Munchie Bee and Alex Alonso been exposing his lies. You know what I'm saying? So when he lied and he tell them that they using his content, they took it off his Instagram, but the shit got the no jumper sticker on it. So he doesn't own that content. Adam 22 owns that content. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a whole bunch of nasty work, man. And we finna hit that like button on y'all way in. Let's see what y'all talking about in this chat before I do this. Is the Kiwe pop star coming in soon? Yeah, he should be coming in. I know I get a little bit boring, but we got the content. The content ain't gonna be boring. Clubhouse Crazy, salute. Best content on YouTube. That's a fact. Spirit Wonder Yael, he had a death in the family. Yeah, man. I know y'all heard about the little kid that got unalived in Compton. That was his family member, you know what I'm saying? So condolences to him, you know what I'm saying, and his family, man. Prayers to y'all. You know, y'all definitely with y'all spiritually and emotionally through y'all grieving. Now we finna get into this. Let's start off first with Munchie Bee going spazzing out, crashing on this buster. This is how you get at a buster. You expose them.
Disclaimer about why free TC, why that man should stay in jail. You say he killed somebody innocent. You said he told on himself. You said you tried to help him. You said you ran into him in the court tanks and y'all was shackled up. And the story is he slapped the f out of you, and it's many witnesses to that, bro.
I'm like, kid, he's like, no, my name Mad Dog, neighborhood peers. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, so this nigga homies right here, we finna crash. You know what I'm saying? So I posture up, nigga. He's like, nah, bro, look, it's like paperwork on the door. Read this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Reading the paperwork. See nigga name, Melvin Banks. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro, this nigga telling on me too. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, bro, this nigga, man, that's a weird ass nigga. I'm like, damn, bro. He's like, look, man, TC, bro, if you can't, bro, try to get him, bro. That nigga gonna tell on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Rat me out. You know what I'm saying? So months later, bro, I ended up back downtown and shit to TRC, bro. I'm finna start trial and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the 4th floor. You know what I'm saying? You on the 4th floor, nigga, cooling out and shit. It's a whole host of solid young Crips and Bloods in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I get a kite, nigga, motherfucker one time come to my door. You know, homie Lil TJ, homie Sam, takes some 5 Trey Alkaline. They out done some conspiracy charges and shit. This other little nigga named Bowack, Lady Bowack from Park Village, cuz. You know what I'm saying? They're like, bro, this is a shitty ass nigga in our pod, bro. They call themselves Slide Blue. You know what I'm saying? Some acting weird around niggas and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Reading the title shit. I said, nigga, send me the one time back, like, hey, bro, investigate that shit, bro. See what's up with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? All at this time, cuz all I had was like, I had the police station, bro, from this nigga telling at the crime scene and shit. Talking somebody can identify the shooter and all this whole weird shit. If you seen the shooter, you can identify the shooter and how niggas supposed to jump out some bushes.
Attention retirees, if you're willing to be at your computer from 9 a.m. to 10:45 a.m.
So,
okay,
who y'all just heard right there, that was TC, the brother who was locked up for unaliving Snoopy Bad Ass's close friend in a gas station, and Snoopy Bad Ass ran and was able to get away with his life. Ran and left his homie and got with the mom, and they went back, and his friend was unalive, as well as somebody else who was unalive, right? So Snoopy Bad Ass keep pushing this narrative that TC met him in a holding tank and told him to testify on his behalf, that he didn't know who he was. He said he never seen nothing. Well, that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? That was a lie. Maury Povis, this nigga, and we gonna get into the paperwork and exactly what Snoopy Bad Ass said on the stand. Shout out to Spider Loc Most Easty, because he been covered this. He went real big with it too. He had the girl from like Court TV or something reading the paperwork. We're gonna get into that, but let Munchie go into it though.
You tell Wack you didn't do your thing on him because he had a Bible in his hand. He kills your mans, and you say the reason why you didn't get bracken on him is because he had a Bible in his hand.
Killed, right?
Yeah.
This was your homie?
That was my friend.
Your friend?
That was Worm, yeah.
He from the
I
set?
already know where you about to go with this. No, he didn't bang.
He didn't. It was
He
your
was a
friend.
square. He was just a square nigga we fucked bitches with and all that.
And this dude you ran into?
Yeah.
You ran into him where?
In the county jail, shackled up and holding tank. Yeah.
Y'all got down?
There was nothing to get down for. He came at me with a Bible. He was like, man, he's like, look, bro, I need like
dog. Listen,
I know.
This what is you saying right now?
Okay. I'm starting to see some consistencies with you not doing your thing when you're supposed to. Okay, moving forward. You asked him a stupid question like, hey, why much you go so hard on the stink team, but I don't know Rollin Honeys?
So why you think Munchie Bee be pressing the stink team, but he ain't said nothing to the Rollin Hundreds about the Red Bull shit when they the ones who allegedly did that?
The Rollin Hundreds about what?
Yeah, when Kells, that's the one who's in jail. I just want to know, I want him to answer that. You feel me? Like, why is you pressing the stink team? You know what I'm saying? Why did you go so hard on Drakeo? Kells from the Hundreds is the one who went down for it. The same beef and energy you got for the stink team, you should have for the homies that allegedly.
Oh, he been going at the stink team right now?
No, that's who he be dissing. That's why.
Since before Drakeo died, he's going crazy.
That's still doing it right now?
That's it, yes.
A little bit.
That's his beef with Drakeo. You know what I'm saying?
But Drakeo went at the whole city of Inglewood.
It don't matter though. But if Drakeo went at the whole city of Inglewood after the city of Inglewood kept fucking with him. Same thing niggas do to me. Fuck with me, antagonize me, fuck with me. But as soon as I flip out, oh, Snoopy, you overdid it. You wasn't supposed to say that.
Inglewood family been beefing with Rollin Honeys since the 70s. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing new, bro. Stop mentioning that man that's in jail. He could be trying to come home on an appeal or anything. That's snitching after snitching, bro. Stop doing that, bro. Free that man. Let him come home. I'm not like you. I want that man to come home and we get justice how we get it. You want TC to sit where he at. Free TC, bro. His family want him home. If he killed an innocent person, well, guess what? He doing the time for it. That ain't your job to keep him there. You got to understand, and you told. Period. You didn't do nothing for Worm when you had the chance, when you was in front of the dude that blew his brains out. And guess who else? Guess who else you didn't do shit for? Mr. Henry, your little brother, Nook. You didn't do nothing for him. Sapos. The hood,
that nigga, they got the picture of Snoopy Bad Ass dead brother on street TV, nigga. 600,000 subscribers, nigga. Nigga, they not playing no games. First, they just calling facts. They was being unbiased as they regularly was. He done tried to take down Street TV channel. Now they coming out with the chopstick, nigga. Nigga, you didn't even ride for your dead brother. Remind me of CS2 back. Let's go.
The Hispanics out there in Banning. Murked your brother, bro. Did it in 2017. Was hanging on the streets. All this time to 2021. And wasn't touched, bro.
And that's the guy
on social media, hanging out, not hiding. Killed your brother in cold blood. And you did nothing about it and had 4 years to do it. Don't ask why nobody's messing with the Rollin hundreds. Don't worry about IFG and the Rollin hundreds. That's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm not about to talk about no violence with them black men. But play the clip.
Oh, Munchie Bee. You know what, kid? Let me tell you something about Munchie Bee, bro. That's on the damn hymns. Cole's pulling up. Cole's doing it like he made shit interesting. He made shit fun and whatever. But then I went to the county and I was squabbling niggas and shit. And like, and then the homie Twin from 107, he was like, yeah, Ime. Munchie be on some weird shit, bro. But it's like, I know he made shit interesting. I know Cud made shit interesting on the hood because nigga, he was the only niggas coming through the hundreds. He was the only niggas coming through our sides. But you know, whatever Cud got to say, I'm not gonna say nothing about Cud because like I said, I know Cud came through. Cud went to Washington. Like I said, ain't that on the block side? I'm pretty sure that's on the block side. Cud went to Washington homecoming and was in the stands and walked out that motherfucker and nothing happened to Cud. But I'm pretty sure that was on the block side. But you know, that's you know, we just gonna let that go.
Hey, look, bro. I didn't say it, they said it. That's E-Mac from 111. He from Rollin Honeys. I didn't say it, he said it. I didn't ask him to do that. He did that. He went live and said that. He said I was the only one doing my due diligence back then. He said I went to Washington High School, was in the stands at their homecoming game, walked out untouched. Nobody did nothing. I mean, what do you want me to say? But that's either here or there. That's Inglewood and Rollin Honey business. But I get it. You sympathize with Ralphie because he didn't do nothing when his brother got killed. I get it. I get it. Killer Rink Stink Team. I get it.
That nigga said you empathize or sympathize with Ralphie because he didn't do nothing when his brother got chipped. This shit is nasty work.
I get it. Ralphie didn't do nothing. He ran and left his brother. He didn't retaliate. And your brother got killed in 2017. They hung on the streets to 2021. And with no consequence. One of the Mexicans is PC, the other one still on the main line. Free that man. Because everybody needed that they deserve a second chance at life. You know what I'm saying? He might not be in the same place he was when he did what he did to your bitch ass brother. And I don't even smoke weed, but I'm smoking on Nook tonight for sure.
Damn.
You brung up Red Bull, so guess what? Worm, nigga. IFG, fuck Worm and fuck Nook, nigga. You didn't ride or do nothing for him, so why the fuck you even speaking on anything gang related as far as Inglewood and Rollin honeys? Leave it alone.
Too.
You can't rap. You whack. Yo, baby mama gave me some bracken ass head on B team, and that's what it is, bro. This ain't what you looking for. Cause you just went on No Jumper, May 30th, and said that you was 34 to whack, but had a birthday the next day, but you really turned 39. What 85? What, May 31st, 1985?
All I can say in the defense of me, if I felt like I was ratting, I would have never did it, bro.
What I'm saying is you 30 what?
Hey,
you 30 what?
I would have never did it.
You 30 what?
34.
30 what?
34.
Remember that statement. If he knew what he was doing was ratting, he wouldn't have took the stand. Remember that. Because we finna get to him on the stand. And he knew exactly what the fuck his rat ass was doing. Because they asked him. I know you're incarcerated, right? Yeah. And I know what you're doing is hard. What do they call what you doing? He said rat. So he knew damn well, you ain't got to believe me. We got the receipts. We going to get into them.
30 what? 34.
Come on, bro. Stop talking about that. Why would you tell on this attempted murder? You had your own attempted murder. No. That was some domestic shit between somebody, him and his father, and you was around for it, bro. You ain't putting nothing down. You ain't putting nothing down, bro.
Man, if that floats your boat, you do what you do. I don't want to know about it, right? But they said that the dispute was over some kind of homosexual behavior. That's why he had the attempted murder. They saying that he was having them Diddy freak offs with his buddy. I'm just saying that's what I heard allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Let's go.
You've been for more hoods than I've been to junior high schools.
Scandalous.
Sex Cash, Neighborhood, Paris, Hollywood, Paru. Bro, you an embarrassment to the gang culture. I would have never tatted a red and a blue check on my face ever. Never. I could sit across for as many enemies as I want.
Hey, Munchie, shout out to the B team. You already know what it is, but I'm going to give a little push back on that. I ain't going to get nothing tatted on my face. I'm too handsome of a brother. But I'm definitely going to get that blue chuck and that red chuck, them active chuck and Damu Kiwe, red rubies and blue sapphires. Just wait. Keep watching.
An interview. I ain't never putting no blue chuck on my face. You crazy. Knock it off, bro. Stop playing with grown folks. But everybody check the description for the link. When little bro Nook got smoked back in 2017. They hung out on the streets all the way to 2021 and enjoyed the PPP money and shit before they went to jail and all that shit. All that, bro.
I think said they enjoyed the PPP.
With that being said, man,
after
this Rich and Hart, the dark side of it, you know what I'm saying? They're not like the Bloods out right now. You know what I'm saying? Wax said, put something up with me and you with some rap shit. Nah, I ain't, man, Snoopy, I ain't bringing no light to that bitch. And this the last time I'm addressing it, other than if I come get bored and go to the studio and disrespect you and shit, bro. Don't have me disrespect Big Mel, your dad, bro. Nigga, this the B team. Nigga, the B team knocked your daddy down, nigga. I don't even know how the fuck you a pyro or try to be. Nigga, Big Melvin got killed by the B team, dumbass. The fuck? Nigga? But anyways, everybody go follow my YouTube channel. Morals Over Money 92. Listen, that's Morals Over Money. Listen up, this the B team. Cherry egg chucks with the stack leg. Got wet first, now I'm bleeding the same. Blood nigga on the ball like Irvin Kareem. 600 pop out, spot underneath that fade. Holler that brick back, he said don't see late. Niggas whooping on the net, that's the shit I hate.
Jeez. They not like us. The yeah.
Hey, real fast. Hey, that shit at Washington High, that's all facts when it comes to Munchie.
Yeah, well, the nigga from 111 said it.
He'll tell you. I came up the side one day. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, but I guess it was their hood day. It was one of them days, IF day. Coming out the side with my BM, my first BM and shit. And them niggas, him, Lil Munchie Bee. It was a gang of them niggas. They came like 5 cars deep to Washington High, bro. So when the school let out, I just seen a gang of niggas running past me, running back in the school. I'm like, what the fuck going on? It's like, the IL's here. I'm still walking out. The nigga Munchie, like, nigga, he walk up, he like, where you from? I'm from Fruitown. Party call me Tiny Bad Ass. At the time, that was my name. He like, I'm Munchie Bee. Like, nigga, you sure you from Fruitown? Nigga, I stay in the fruits. I'm like, yeah, nigga. I showed him the title.
Yo, with this plugin,
like a week later, I ended up running into that nigga in the hood. And I'm like, nigga, I told you, nigga, like, ooh, but nah, that's all fashion.
the same stuff, but with arcade.
All right, well, salute to Munchie Bee. This the B team. And we gonna play his shit going out. But right now, we finna get into this Spider Loc, man. He got the direct examination testimony of Melvin Banks. Melvita Cheese, nigga. Not Velveeta, Melvita Cheese. Melvin Banks, Snoopy Bad Ass on behalf of the prosecution. So in TC case, he was a witness not for TC, but a witness for the prosecution. You know you down bad as a witness for the prosecution.
Big shout out to my nigga SPR, Spider Loc. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned.
Thank you. Please be seated. Please state and spell your full name for the record. Melvin Banks, Melvin Banks. Thank you. And Mr. Banks, you have an attorney and you've talked to him a little earlier. If you need to talk to him, let me know. No problem. DA, you can ask questions. Thank you, Your Honor. Melvin Banks called as a witness by and on behalf of the people, having been first duly sworn, was examined and testified as follows. Good morning, Mr. Banks. How you doing, sir? I'm doing all right. Mr. Banks, I noticed that you're in an orange jumpsuit and you have apparently been arrested. In fact, you were arrested for and charged with the crime of attempted murder on June 18th, 2006? Yes, sir. And that case is still pending? Yes. And that case is for attempted killing? Yes. That case occurred just prior to a year after this event that we're going to talk about? Yes, sir. And did you have a friend by the name of Damon Mabins? Yeah. How did you know Damon Mabins? I know Damon since middle school. Did you grow up together? Just about, since the 7th grade. You know his family? Yes. Showing you people's one. Do you know who that is? That's Damon. You're smiling. Why are you smiling? That's my dog right there, my friend, your friend. Okay. I wanted to talk to you about something that happened on September. Go ahead. Do you know who that woman was? That's Damon's mother. I'm going to talk to you about an event that occurred on September 3rd, 2005 at the In-N-Out. First of all, did you meet with Damon that night? It would have been September 3rd, 2005? Yeah. Prior to going to the In-N-Out, right? Yeah. Now, when you were going to the In-N-Out, did you know Damon if he had a job or anything like that? Yeah, he just got out of work. So did he work the late shift somewhere? Did he work the late shift that night? I really don't know, but when I talked to him in the parking lot, he told me he just got off of work. Where did he work? Home Depot. Did you live somewhere near Mr. Mabins at the time? I lived right across from him. In a house? In an apartment? What did you live in? In an apartment. Did Mr. Mabins live in an apartment near you? Yes, sir. Now, when you say he lived across from you, what did you mean? Across the street? Across the apartment complex? Across from the apartment complex. So you lived in the same complex? Yes, sir. When you were there that night, did you contact Mr. Mabins or did he contact you to go out and eat? Well, we didn't go out to eat. I was on the balcony. He waited for me to come over there and talk to him. Did you go? Yeah. Do you know about what time that was? I can't remember. It was late though. I can't really remember no specific time though. When you met together, did you both agree to go to the In-N-Out? And going to the In-N-Out wasn't even part of our plan. What was your plan that night? We was going to the store and to holler at some females. That's where we was on our way to. I don't understand all the lingo, but when you say you're going to holler at some females.
So for those who ain't keeping up, he basically said their plan wasn't to do that. They were supposed to go holler at some females, try to fuck on some bitches and shit. And this is for all you niggas that sleep on, because y'all hear San Bernardino and the IE and think that them niggas out there, nigga, you talking about Murder Valley, you talking about San Bernardino. Like, niggas get busy everywhere in the world, but they get busy out there. Nigga, just a day trying to go mess some bras finna turn into this. Pay attention.
What does that mean? We was going to go to some female's house that night. That's where we were on our way to, some girl's house that night. So you were going to pick up some girls? No, we was going to their house. And you recall which way you took to go to their house? We was pulling out the apartments. We made a left. Did you ever get to the street called Hemlock? Yeah, we was on Hemlock. When you were on Hemlock, did you ever pass the In-N-Out there at Hemlock and Pigeon Pass? We slowed down to look in the parking lot because there was a group of people in the parking lot, and he slowed down. We was looking over there in the parking lot. Now you're slowing down in front of Hemlock, and which way were you going? We were going towards Pigeon Pass. And there's a Home Depot right there? Yeah. Right there at Pigeon Pass and Hemlock? Yes. Where Hemlock intersects with Pigeon Pass? Yes. I want to show you something. Do you recognize that car? That's Damon's car. That's Damon's car? Yes. Were you driving or Damon was driving? Damon was driving. Was there anybody else in the car with you? No, sir. And as you were heading, and we'll call that west on Hemlock, you slowed down to see because you saw some people in the parking lot of In-N-Out? Yes, sir. What do you remember seeing next? I remember seeing the dude just run real fast. That's what caught our attention to him. We weren't looking at anybody else in the parking lot. We seen a guy running real fast and right behind another dude and just shoot. You saw that very clearly? Yeah, clear enough to know what just happened. Now you see, distance-wise in this courtroom, let's use that as a reference point. But in this courtroom, from where you might have been sitting in the car to the point where you saw a person, you called him the dude, run up and shoot another person, how far away was that? Like from here to the people all the way in the back of the courtroom? Right here at the back of the courtroom? Yeah. That's about as far as you were when you were sitting in the car and seeing this shooting? Probably a little bit far.
So now, first, this testimony is so integral to the people's case, right? First and foremost, because you got somebody who hasn't heard on hearsay was actually at the murder scene. He's at the murder scene and he's telling them how he got to the murder scene and that he witnessed the shooting. And now this wasn't of his friend. This was a shooting of somebody else that his friend knew. So pay attention. But he's saying he witnessed this from about 35 and a half feet. Let's go.
Farther. Just for the record, courtroom, the dimension from the witness stand to the back of the room is 35 and a half feet. So at that distance, you saw a person. Now, can you describe the person who ran up behind, as you say, the dude? All I know, it was a black dude, but I can't describe no specific features or anything. Showing you people's 3 for identification. See this photograph? Does that look like at least the way the cars were parked prior to you arriving there? Now, I know that we see a car that you identified as Damon's car parked here on the right side. But if Damon's car was not here, do you recall where the shooting took place that you saw? The guy, the dude, the person that got shot, he opened his car, and the other dude we saw run ran behind him and just shoot. And that would have been this car. The only car appears to have a door open in this SUV right here. Yes, sir. Was it a white in color SUV? Yes, that one right there. Can you describe the person that you saw being shot? Clothing, anything like that? He had on a jersey. Do you know what color that jersey was? Like black and white? I think it was black and white. I'm going to show you what's been marked as People's 16 for identification. Do you recognize what that photo shows? We see that there's a jersey on that person with black numbers and a white jersey. Does he look similar to the person you saw being shot? Yes. You don't see people get shot every day? Nah. So when you saw that happen in the parking lot, did you recognize who was being shot? At the time, no, I didn't know who it was that was being shot. What about Damon? You guys were in a state like we seen it happen. Were you surprised? Yeah, you just don't walk up the street and see somebody get shot every day. When that happened, at that point in time, did Damon recognize that person? Damon said he think he know that person. Did he give you a name? No, he didn't give no name. I think I know him right there. So
his boy Damon seen the dude running and he gets shot. Damon said, I know the dude, that's his buddy. So he's going to check on the dude. Pay attention.
As you were driving away, are you still driving away from the In-N-Out at this point in time? Are you passing the In-N-Out? Like a car drift?
Everyone, we are in the presence of greatness. The Kiwe pop star. Yeah.
Hey, man, you sure do know how to set the mood for the real ones, man. Hey, first off, I want to appreciate Deuce for holding it down like always.
No, brother, you just watch your front. I got your back.
Man, again, brother, I appreciate you for understanding. I don't, rest in peace to my nephew that passed away in Compton, Princeton. We was at a candlelight forum. We just want to let everybody know, killing a child that is innocent, that has nothing to do with your situation, is never right. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to just say that condolences to that family, to my family, and to the other side of the family, and anybody who's lost a child, dealing with losing a child, and anything dealing with autism. Condolences to those people, and yeah, man, it's tough losing a child, man.
Well, we with you, man. It was a lot of condolences off the top. I let them know that I knew you'd be coming in, but I wasn't trying to rush you. I wanted you to try to find some kind of closure, man. To lose somebody is always terrible, but to lose an innocent child, bro, you know what I'm saying? That those dudes, we need to really get some organization where those type of dudes, so those type of dudes, when they come to go to jail or come back to the hood, that niggas clean house. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't never cool, bro. You don't earn no stripes from killing no innocents, bro. Right. Get your man. That's how you earned your stripes. But we on Snoopy Bad Ass right now.
Man, you got the...
Yeah, listen to this. You didn't miss the good part. Watch this.
Oh, shit.
But he already confirmed.
Conversations.
He already confirmed, put himself at the murder scene. His boy Damon, him and Damon watched the dude get shot at the gas station.
I'm a boy, Damon.
Damon realizes that he know the dude is one of his friends, and he running up to try to help him. And then look what happened. He knew the dude that got shot. He confirmed the description of the suspect, of the shooter, the other shooter. Let's go.
By now, we was drifting by the In-N-Out, and he told me, let's go back. Did you want to go back? Nah, I was telling him this ain't got nothing to do with us. Nothing. What we going to go back for? Can you get that off the screen? Hold on for a second. I apologize. So you see that you and Damon are discussing what just happened, right? And Damon wants to go back? Like he said he knew the person that just got shot. Did he want to go back and help him? And that's what he said. He said, I think I know him. We should go back. I'm telling him that ain't got nothing to do with us. We shouldn't go back. But Damon said, let's go back. He kept driving, made a right on Pigeon Pass, went and did a U-turn and went back and went up in the In-N-Out parking lot, pulled up behind the white truck. That happened pretty quickly. And then the U-turn coming back? Yeah. Time is pretty amazing how it stands still. Like, what you mean? Objection, argumentative, Your Honor, leading. Overruled. He didn't answer the question, so ask it again. Rephrase it. What did time feel like at that point in time? I was just like in a state of shock. I was kind of mad at Damon because I couldn't control the car. He was going back anyway. Was that just like Damon to go back and help somebody out? Yeah, he helped me out plenty of times. So you guys are driving back and you go, do you recall how you drove up to the scene that you had just seen? He pulled behind the white truck. Is this car parked right behind the white truck, or is it to the right and the rear of the white truck? Like, well, when we pulled up on the white truck, it looked like it was behind the truck, but on that picture right there, it doesn't look like it's right behind it. Let me show you People's 5 for identification. Do you recognize what that shows? Shows behind the truck. So you see the white stripe here, the parking stall line on the right-hand side of the center stall, the white line? Uh-huh. You see where the car is parked right now, where Damon parked it? Like on the side of it? Just on the side of it? Yeah. In your estimation, you thought it was behind, but you can see in the photograph it's a little different. Was. So then, did you both get out at the same time? He got out first. What did you do? I was just couldn't believe he was getting out to watch somebody dead laying on the ground, you know? He was looking and told me to get out the car, and I got out the car too, and I peeked and looked. Was there anybody else in the parking lot? There was a group of people in the parking lot. So there were still people in the parking lot? Yeah. How many people would you estimate? I can't estimate, but I know the parking lot was packed. Now, when the shooting happened though, and you came back, was the parking lot full? Like, while the shooting was going on? No, after the shooting. After the shooting had occurred, you had driven, made a U-turn and came back. Was the parking lot full at that time? Yeah. That's what you remember? Yeah. So there were people in the parking lot. Other people? Yeah. And you and Damon got out of the car and Damon got to the body first? Damon got out the car first. Did you both arrive to look at the body at the same time? When I got out the car, he was already at the body. Can you describe for me what he was doing when you saw him at the body? Crouched down, looked like saying whoever did this was wrong. When you say crouch down, I'm crouching down, like both knees? He wasn't all the way down like that. Now I'm bending over at my waist, kind of bending down like this. Just like looking like basically stunned, tripping off of it. So your description of Damon's demeanor at that time is he's tripping or stunned as he's down at the body, bent at the waist? Yes, sir. Were you able to see fully from the rear of the car to the door as it opened like that? Like over when he was looking, I got out the car, like shortly afterwards. But what I'm talking about, you walked around which side of the car in order to see the body? The hood, I walked around. The front? Yeah. You walked around the front of the car? Yeah. No. You mean the front of Damon's car? The front of Damon's car. You walked around the front of Damon's car, meaning on this photograph, People's, I believe it is 5, you walked around the front and then to the rear of this white SUV on the back side of the SUV? Yes, sir. And then did you get all the way to the side, the driver's side, to be able to see what we're looking at right now? I wasn't on the driver's side or nothing, but I was right on the side of Damon. Would you have been able to see anybody standing inside that door when you came around the back of the SUV and when you turned and looked at the body? Would you have been able to see? Yeah, I would have, but I didn't see. No. I have to put this photograph up again. It's People's 16. So you see how this door is open. The body is there. Where would Damon had been standing at that point in time? Like, right, can you see my finger? I can't, but maybe I'll come over and you can explain. What the witness has indicated is just to the rear of the driver's side rear tire at about right where the pencil is located. So that's near the rear fender, just underneath the gas cap area. Is that right where the pencil is pointing? Is that where Damon would have been standing observing? Can you bring it down some? Yeah, like right there. And what we're describing for you, there appears to be a shoe or tennis shoes in the photograph next to the parking stall or the middle parking stall left borderline. Okay, is that about where Damon would have been standing? Yes, sir. Where would you have been standing? I was right by the light. People's 5, when you say the...
Now, mind you, he done painted the whole scene, his position, Damon's position, the car's position. He's giving them the entire layout and painting a picture for the jurors to be able to envision and see exactly how this crime occurred, even describe the suspects and what the victim was wearing.
The headlight, the backlight of the SUV? Yeah. So you were there and you could clearly see into that open door area there. Did you see a person standing there? No, sir. No one was there? How long were you guys there observing the body before something else happened? A couple seconds. Enough for Damon to say that's just wrong. Is that what you heard? No, he was just, man, I was like, let's go now. We didn't see nothing. He was looking like, man, he said he used like a little slang word, like, what's up with this? Did he tell you who he thought that was at that point? When he seen him on the ground, he knew exactly who he was. Did he give you a name? Yeah. What was it? Sharif. He said, that's Sharif? That's the dude that happened to. I knew Sharif too. I didn't know who he was when I seen him got shot, but when Damon refreshed my memory who he was, he said his name, I knew who he was. You had seen Sharif around then? Yeah. You came around, you saw Sharif laying there, and Damon was standing just to the front and to the left of you. Is that fair to say as you're looking at Sharif? Yes, sir. What do you remember happening next? Someone came out of nowhere and shot Damon. Now, you're saying somebody, and on the night, we'll get to that. But you, initially, when you talked to the police, you were asked to look at a photo 6-pack, right? What you mean? A photo with 6 individuals photographed in the lineup and asked to identify who.
So if y'all not paying attention, that they basically asked him who shot him. He said, and somebody shot him. So they seen that he was kind of like shying away from being who it was. But now the prosecutor who he's testifying for is saying, wait a minute, didn't you do a photo lineup the day after? And he playing dumb. Pay attention.
Who you thought shot Damon. Remember that? That was days afterwards. But you didn't identify that person? No, I didn't. Do you see the person who shot Damon that night here in court today? I really can't remember. I went into shock. Mr. Banks, you said that you're here and you have to tell the truth, right? I am telling the truth. You're incarcerated, right? You're in jail?
Oh, that's the best part. Hey, y'all, pay attention to this one. And we're going to stop it again as soon as this is over.
Yes, sir. And you understand that a person who, or do you understand that a person who comes to court to testify against another person, what is that person usually known as? You can say it right here in court. Snitch.
Okay. We going to play that one more time for those in the back that didn't hear. So he's being evasive about having already picked somebody out of the lineup. Now, mind you, before this trial even started, TC and them ran into him, and TC slapped his bitch ass. They had found Snoopy and he heard that this nigga was saying that he witnessed the hot one and all of that. So he had some of his partners check his cell, and they find the district attorney's card. So they seen him at court and they pressed him about him. Look at this right here. Listen to this, y'all.
Have to tell the truth, right? I am telling the truth. You're incarcerated, right? You're in jail? Yes, sir. And you understand that a person who, or do you understand that a person who comes to court to testify against another person, what is that person usually known as? You can say it right here in court. Snitch.
So he said that had he known that what he was, this is what he said on No Jumper, had he known that that was snitching, he wouldn't have did it. Well, that's a goddamn lie. Right then and there. Demonstrably false, nigga. Nigga, you knew what you was doing. You tried to back out. You tried to lie about picking the suspect out in a photo lineup, and they pressed you and told you do understand that you under oath. You know what I'm saying? And well, they want to make sure the jurors knew. Well, you are incarcerated, right? Yeah. And I know it's hard. What do they call that? They call that snitching. You know what I'm saying? What he's doing, he said it. They didn't say it. He said it. So he knew he was snitching. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Yeah, you want to say something about that, bro?
Conversation. Almost, most definitely. So basically,
you went out, bro.
Can you hear me, Deuce?
Yeah, we can hear you now, brother.
What I was saying was this. Anybody trying to delegate and try to say, oh, he didn't know what he was saying, that brother said, that coward said, hey, I know I'm snitching. I can't. They gonna in the streets, they're not gonna accept me for snitching. You already knew that. You knew that. You got on No Jumper and said the same thing with CS2 Back, another open confidential informant. He's open because Deuce Sims and myself and the whole team exposed him, but he's still confidential because he's still working. So you admitted to another snitch that you snitch, and then you tried to recant that to say, oh, this person doing this, this person doing that. All you niggas is in the same bucket. All y'all in the same bucket, bro.
Facts.
Nasty work.
That nigga said I'll snitch on a homie for them cheeseburgers. Let's get into this.
Right. Now we understand that. That's how it works. But in court today, you're saying that's your best friend, one of your best friends here. People's one, and he was killed, right? Yes, sir. Killed before your eyes. Is that right? Yes, sir. And you saw the person who didn't. Isn't that true? Yes, sir. I'll ask you again. Do you see the person who killed your friend? Yeah, he's sitting over there. And you indicated with your head the far end.
That was the anvil. First, you place yourself at the murder scene. Then you give a very descriptive painting of the scene, your position, your friend's position, the shooter's position, the victim who was running's position, and all of that. They did a photo lineup. They seen you weeks after. They said the day after. He said, oh no, that was weeks after. No, nigga. You picked him out in a photo and said that looked like him in a photo lineup. So you snitched there. Then when you got to court and you on the stand, you trying to back out of totally identifying the dude on the stand, and they hold you to it, and they make sure the court and everybody knew that you was snitching and that what you had said, and that's the reason that you're reluctant to do what you did behind closed doors. You was comfortable being a closet snitch. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want the world to know.
A comfortable snitch is wild.
Yeah, comfortable snitching confidence. But when it came to him being on that stand, he was a little bit uncomfortable. He got cold feet, and they seen it. They coaxed him over. Now, not only was he at the crime of this murder scene, he didn't just put TC at the crime of the murder scene, bro. The TC that he's lying on the internet saying that he testified on the behalf of. Didn't it say he testified on behalf of the people? The people is the prosecution. The people versus Lamonte Sims. The people versus Larry L. Grant. Nigga, the people is the prosecution. So you just lying and dancing around. But one thing for sure, two things for certain. Niggas lie, bitches lie, but that paperwork don't lie, man. Let's go.
Counsel table, my left. Is he wearing the blue shirt and gold-rimmed glasses? Yes, sir. Identifying for the record the defendant, Your Honor? Yes. I know this is hard, Mr. Banks. How many times did you see him shoot Damon? I really can't. More than twice. Where did you see this individual come from just prior to the shooting?
I seen him shoot Diamond. How many times? I can't remember. Maybe twice. More than twice. Ooh, this nigga told it all, nigga. And he's denying he's a rat. Just like
nowhere. When you say out of nowhere, can you give us a direction? And let me point you back. People's 33. You see that? This is a daylight photograph of the scene that we were just looking at. Can you tell us where in this photograph you may have seen Mr. Doster coming from before shooting Damon? He came from that way. I don't know if he came from out the car or from the grass area, but it was from that direction. When you say out the car, did you see him climb out of the driver's seat? No. I see that the door is open here just to the left of the driver's side area. Where did you see him come out of? I can't. I just know he was standing there in front of my eyes. I really can't tell you where he came from. I understand that. Do you recall giving a statement to an officer back a few days after this incident occurred? And do you remember talking to a police officer after this happened? I remember the detectives came and got me, yeah. Well, we're going to get to more of that, but you remember talking to the police about this, right? What you saw? Yeah. Do you recall telling the officer that you saw the assailant because you didn't want to identify him? I saw the assailant come from around the front of the truck. Do you remember saying that? Do I remember saying that? Yeah. I really can't remember, sir, to tell you.
So now he's starting to remember that some of the telling he was doing. He did so much telling about this case. He started to forget all the things he told, but he just admit about him seeing the selling face. Hold on. Spider Loc Most Easty made a point, right? He said, ain't say shit about TC looking scared. Laugh out loud. Yeah, he be lying, bro. He know what the fuck. He know exactly what he said, bro. This shit is nasty work, man. We got a couple more minutes, about 10 more minutes.
Tell you the truth. Would taking a look at a copy of your statement to the police officers help refresh your memory? I can't remember making that statement, but you know, this is like a year ago. I only remember the basic of things of what happened. I can't remember every statement I made and everything I said. I'm not asking you to remember everything. Nobody can. Mr. Aki? Mr. Banks, when you saw the person come around or in between the SUV and the silver-colored car to the left, you recognize that silver-colored car next to it? Yes, sir. When was the first time that you noticed the shooter, Mr. Doster? When the gunshots started going off?
Mr. Oster, the shooter.
Your attention first was focused on the body? It was like back and forth, back and forth. When you say back and forth, you mean when you know what peripheral vision is? No. That's a visual you can see out of the corner of your eyes. If you put your hands out, you can kind of see the moving. Yeah. As you were concentrating on looking at Sharif's body there, did you see movement out of the corner of your eye? Yeah, but it was quick. It was quick? Yeah. Now, that movement, did it occur inside the compartment of the car, meaning inside the open door and the driver's compartment there? Like, I just remember movement from that area. I can't tell you if it came out of the car or from what about that side of the open door. I can't even, if I told you anything, I would be lying to you. If I told you I remember it coming from the truck or coming from the grass. Okay, I appreciate that. We don't want you to lie. Showing you right now, as you're stating, you don't recall what you said to the officer.
Is you trolling? Is you serious? Let me drop this link in the thing for critical acclaim, man. He said he was there. Is you trolling or was, I know you from out that way, man, so you might know. I just dropped the link for critical acclaim music, man. Y'all go check out that TDX critical acclaim programming. We're gonna play this and see if he come up.
Officer, when you first were talking about what we're talking about here, when you first saw the person who did the shooting and where he came from, is that right? I remember talking to the officer right after it happened, but we had a couple. I remember talking to him, but I can't remember specifically what was said. Okay, do you remember talking to an officer right there at the scene? Yeah. In fact, you stayed around after the shooting happened? No. What happened after the shooting? I ran into the apartment just right up the street. I ran to the apartments to tell Warren's mama what just happened.
Here's how the average man's life would change if he never saw an ad again. Day one, he would install Pi on his face.
What did you do after that? I stayed there with his mother and we went up to the hospital. Did you ever go back to the crime scene? Yeah. When did you go back to the crime scene? I went back to the crime scene because somebody in Damon's family told me they would take me back to the crime scene to talk to the detectives. I talked to him right there inside the trailer. So you were there at some point. You remember seeing the yellow crime scene tape up around the crime scene? Yes. And you came back? Yes. To tell them what happened? Yeah. Do you remember this? And when we're talking about where you first saw Damian Doster come out of right prior to the shooting, this is page 4 of Deputy Elliott's report, lines 27 through 29. I'm going to object to the witness being shown the police report. He's testified that he cannot remember what he said that night, and that refreshing his recollection that his memory could not be refreshed by looking at the police report. I don't believe those were his exact words. Overruled. The DA may attempt to refresh your memory. It may or may not. Again, pages 27 through 29, just the highlighted portion, Mr. Banks. Just read it to yourself. Having read that, does that refresh your recollection as to what you told the officers that night? Talking about the Bushes incident? Yes. Well, first of all, does it refresh your recollection? Yeah. Now, what do you remember? What do you remember about Mr. Doster when you first saw him before the shooting? Stepped off nowhere. Did you also tell them that he jumped out from behind some bushes? Yeah, I did tell them that. They obviously know that basically meant that he stepped. Did you mean from the grassy area? Yeah. Because what
he told him that the nigga crept about the bushes, nigga, about the grassy area, nigga. This nigga telling a lot.
You see in the photograph, there's a grassy area just to the front of the SUV. Is that right? Yes, sir. Is that where you saw Mr. Doster come out of? Apparently come out of and start shooting your friend? I really can't tell you he came out of the grassy area, but I know it's from that direction. You had to be standing there to really know. Really hard to explain. I understand. This is really important because you didn't see him coming from the right-hand side. As we're looking at the photograph, The right-hand side of the small alleyway that you were looking down into would have been the white SUV on the right and the silver car on the left. Is that right? Yes, sir. And as you're looking at it, you're not saying that he came out of the right-hand side from the car area. You're saying from the left-hand side. Is that fair to say? Yeah. I mean, look at the dividing line. That's the parking stall line. Do you see that? Yes, sir. Now, as you're standing here looking from your direction by the right rear light on this photograph to the right, this is People's 33 again. Your direction would have been angled right towards this door? Yeah, like I remember standing right there by the door and like right side by side with the door. When you say side by side with the door, in front here or on the side of the door? Side. Right where my finger is pointing? Yeah. That's where you saw him at right prior to the shooting? Well, the shooting. So right next to the door that's opened, and just as we're looking at People's 33, just to the left of it? Yeah. Is that yes? Yeah. So on this photograph, what I'm going to do is take my pen and mark where you first saw Mr. Doster shooting. And I'll put a DD and circle it here. And Mr. Banks, is it okay if I put your initials inside of the DD and MB?
Call
Is that okay?
initially for him.
First, ask him if that's accurate. First of all, is that accurate where the circle is? Yeah. That's where you first saw Damian Doster. And I'll put your initials MB for Melvin Banks. You said you thought he shot about how many times? More than 2. Like, I can't tell you how many times he shot, but more than 2? Yeah. What did you do? What were you doing when this was happening? What could you do? Sit there and stunned, like, I can't believe this is happening. What do you remember happening next? I ran. Did Mr. Doster take the gun and point it at you? Objection, leading. Overruled. You may answer, but try not to ask those questions, kind of questions. I can't remember nothing like that happening. Okay. You recall being interviewed by Detective LeClaire sitting next to me here? Yeah, I do.
Damn.
That you covered up and I heard the gun click, but I can't tell you if it was at me or not. Okay, you don't recall telling Detective? I'm not saying I didn't or did. I'm just, as you sit here right now in front of this defendant, you're saying you don't think he pointed the gun at you? Objection. Asked and answered. Overruled. You can answer. Man, it's difficult, right?
Yeah.
Because right now I'm asking you whether or not you saw him point the gun at you. That means you'd be fingering him. Basically went into shock after I seen Warren get killed. When you say Warren, that's what we called him. You called him Warren? Yeah. Why is that? Because he was
Put
skinny.
it in the chat what year this happened.
Later that night, you returned to the crime scene? Yes, sir.
Hashtag
you told an officer. Did you tell an officer you had seen what happened? Yeah. Later on, you were then interviewed, right? Yes, sir. And you weren't trying to be deceitful or deceptive, were you? No. For what, No, it's not a deceitful or plain manner. Why would I come back to lie or, And did you see your friend Damon Mavens after he had been shot? Did you see him immediately after he had been shot? Yup, just like glanced down at him. And I apologize in advance, but I have to show you this. People 17. Oh, come on, man. I understand, but is that where you saw him laying when you left? I apologize in advance. I'll take it off. Is that where you saw him on People's 17? Yeah. People's 16. You're not going to see all of it, but you see the bottom half of the photograph. You see the 2 sneakers there on the bottom right. Is that right? Yeah. That would have been Mr. Mabin's, correct? Is that yes, Mr. Banks? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Nothing further.
Snake Net Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through.
Man, shout out Spotter Low, Most Easty, man. Thanks for the content. We got the content. Melvin Banks, star witness. Nigga, let me put that in the chat with y'all, man, because everybody needs to put that in the chat. Star witness. Hashtag SBA. Let's try to get that trended, man. Everybody needs to do that, man. He told it all. He didn't hold nothing back. He was there. He know exactly what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Put a nigga at the murder scene, the shooter. He put him at the murder scene. You know what I'm saying? And then came up with lies. I seen him in the holding tape. He asked me to do him a favor. I'm just trying to be a real nigga. Niggas be killing me with this real nigga shit. What's real, nigga? Because what's real to niggas like him ain't what's real to me. You know what I'm saying? Standing on principle, standing up, accept the responsibilities for my actions is being real. Not throwing nobody else up under the bus. Going to work, paying your bills, taking care of your family, and being there for your loved ones, that's real. You know what I'm saying? Dudes, that's a real subjective term. And I never heard nobody say they a fake nigga or a fuck nigga or a buster. They all claim they real niggas. But we seen how real this nigga is. You know what I'm saying? Nasty work. But we do got a little bit of proof of why Snoopy Bad Ass lost his channel. Hold on, let me share this with y'all. Oh man, he down bad. The rat down bad, man. Karma is starting to set on him because he didn't help take TC away from his family. Check this out. I need to resubmit this claim because I'm filling out this form as a third party for DJ Quick because it is his music in the video that is unauthorized. I need to resubmit this form. I have permission from the owner to do so. So this is what this nigga is lying to YouTube, telling them that he's authorized to file a takedown notice against Street TV as a third party, right? Hi, Snoopy Bad Ass. We're concerned that some info within this legal request may be fraudulent. Please understand that YouTube receives a large number of fraudulent copyright takedown requests, and we take abuse of our copyright takedown process very seriously. As a result, your account has been terminated. So he trying to get Street TV taken down, right? Rat ass nigga. He's still out here working, but he working to take down niggas' YouTube. If you believe that all the info you provided in this legal request was accurate, respond with an explanation. To learn more about copyright, go to what you call it. So this is why his page is disabled. His YouTube is terminated, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's some nasty work, man. Let me get back up over here. I think we lost Yael. He'll be coming back. They say Snoopy mouth got diarrhea. Star witness, SBA, rat with the cheese. Yeah, it's nasty work. This is absolutely bonkers. So what the Angel Lane Brigade gonna do is they gonna put them off the set. The Hollywood's been trying to put them off now for, I got on 2019. Yeah, they've been trying to put him off for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? He's very evasive. You know what I'm saying? He's very evasive. I think he moved to Arizona or something now. Smart move, especially for somebody who testified the way you just did. I don't know why you still say blood. You's a rat, not a blood. You're a rat, not a Paru. I don't know why you claim to be a real nigga. You's a fuck nigga, not a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of these other dudes. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Hold on, let's see. My bad. That was Spider-Loc channel, not Street TV. That was Spider-Loc channel. I know he tried to get Street TV, took it down too. He could have said, I don't recall, and played and shot. Shit, he already done ratted. He might as well kept ratting. Shit. I mean, at that point, you done already picked the man up out of a lineup. You picked the man up out of a six-pack. Nigga, we talking about SVU, nigga. Nigga, Blue Bloods, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This nigga starred in Blue Bloods, nigga. Law and Order, nigga. Like, nigga, at that point, he already committed. And diarrhea of the mouth and constipation of the brain. Fuck Angel Aim and Teller Inc. Is that Gangland name? Terminated. U2 fired him. That nigga got fired on his day off. Oh, Smokey. Oh, I got you, Spider. I corrected the record, man. You know what I'm saying? That was Spider-Loc Most Easty channel. Salute from Tacoma. Salute to Tacoma. Portland, Oregon. Tacoma, Washington.
What's Tacoma?
Tacoma, Washington.
What are you talking about? Tacoma?
Yeah, Tacoma, Washington. I said Tacoma.
Tacoma.
Yeah, Tacoma, Washington. Let's go.
You smoke crack, don't it? You smoke crack?
You suck dick?
You smoke crack, yes or no?
Okay, I got you. You can sit down there. What's Tacoma? You smoke crack? You want some attention? Sit down there for a minute. You on timeout. I'll bring you back up when you learn how to stop cloud chasing.
That's the worst trolling ever.
You smoke crack, don't you?
Smoke crack.
he got it for SPI. Yeah, Spider-Loc, man. Shout out to Kiki Cat being Boo. You know what I'm saying? That's my channel, not Street TV, dudes. I got you, bro. I got you. Let me see. Snitchy Mad Ass. Yeah, man, he down bad. Matter of fact, we gonna go out. I know Yael probably had to get back to his people and all of that. But before we go out, based on Spider-Loc and Munchie Bee did they shit, we gonna go ahead and kicking back being Boo. Kicking Cat being Boo. Let me see. We gonna go into this and then we out of here, man. Salute to everybody who came through and salute Damu Kiwe. And here we go. Oh, y'all can't hear it, I got y'all right now.
What you know about them Kiwis and Damos? What you know about gangbanging red and blue? What you know about them hood days and barbecues? What you know about kicking cack and being bold? What you know about them Kiwis and Damos? What you know about gangbanging red and blue? What you know about them hood days and barbecues? What you know about kicking cack and being bold? Blood brimmer, pyro little bitch, that's the B-10. Y'all stay dangerous, so I'm sliding with Billy Jeans. Wartime, so we make it crack like a dolphin. Cherry red chucks, white tee, 501 jeans. Either blood or Crip, where I'm from, ain't no in between. But you got some riders hanging on Hoover Street. From day one, I let them know that it's IFG. Stay with a Crip, bitch, had a bat, I'ma beat them cheeks. Real gangsters on the game, blood, we don't play. Hit the county jail when it's really up with the essays. Gotta unite, niggas know the deal is about to go down. Didn't know the oppa had my back, shit I know now. Just dedicated to the Kiwis and Damos. Just dedicated to the blood ribbons and pyros. Just dedicated to the gangsters in the groves. So everybody come on, kick, cack, and be bold. What you know about them Kiwes and Damos? What you know about gangbanging, red and blue? What you know about them hood days and barbecues? What you know about kicking, cack, and being bold? What you know about them Kiwes and Damos? What you know about gangbanging, red and blue? What you know about them hood days and barbecues? What you know about kicking, cack, and being bold? Shout out Boya from Queen Street, Spot Loc, that's EC. Lil Hawk from CMG, No Brains, 2 P's, Wine, Ghost, Tiny Ed, that's Grape Street. 100 days and 100 nights, long live the KP. I only fuck around with gangsters and trophies. Spank from the 60s, Pee Wee from the 40s. Wax Star from Fruitown, T Weezy, that Cedar Block. Champ from Cross Atlantic, Hack Dog, they from Nutty Block. Shout out Ron, he did 30 and he made it back. Dulo, the king of the wood, that's a well-known fact. Far West Blue and Baby Sody, that's ETG. Big and Little Buddha Rule, Westside TTP. Baby down from Villain on the gang, you my bro for life. Hanging out with Tomahawk on gang, I remember them nights. Long live the T-Rex, how the fuck you let him take your life? And rest in peace to Slim Fold, nigga, you put up a fight. What you know about them Kiwes and Damos? What you know about gangbanging, red and blue? What you know about them hood days and barbecues? What you know about kicking, cack, and being bold? What you know about them Kiwes and Damos? What you know about gangbanging, red and blue? What you know about them hood days and barbecues? What you know about kicking, cack, and being bold? I know niggas over in my head, nigga. Shout out Chili Bang, nigga, VAGB, nigga. My nigga TG and BG, 20 Outlaws, better get a little solos, bracket, bro. Cartoon 5-3 Avalon, nigga, A's up, nigga, what's happening, fool? One Punch and HP. Tiny Minutes, A-Track Gangster, G4, nigga. 80, 60s, what's happening, fool? Yeah, big team, elite team, Crips Street, all that shit, nigga. Kick, cack, and be bold, nigga. Ain't good.
For sure, for sure. Look, man, I want to make this a learning lesson, man, for those that's still here. Snoopy Bad Ass could have avoided all of this by staying in his little cubby hole. But he got on the internet, he trolled, antagonized, and disrespected people's dead families, dead homeboys, people's sets, and consistently went against the grain. When you go against the grain, you definitely going to start friction. They say men sharpen men just like steel sharpens steel. But when that steel start rubbing against each other, that friction builds heat. You know what I'm saying? And you get flames up out of that, you know. But this didn't shape him and form him to be a better person. It just made him the worst of what he already was, a worse version of what he already was. You know what I'm saying? And now he's exposed. That they already been on it. Now we reawaken it back up. He's a rat. He's a buster, a hood hopper. He had a woman beater, scum of the earth. And if you giving him a voice and you support all his content, then use a hoe. Use a supporter of rats. Use a supporter of women beaters. You're a supporter of everything that he represents. Bust the shit. Hey, listen, man. Salute to the whole team. Damu Kiwe Conversations, man. We out. Before we go, I'm going to let y'all hear this real quick. Yael, we with you, bro.
I'm GTG, I was training, go get niggas.
We out.